Okay. Did you really just jump scare me with a noise? The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxembourg, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to any in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous, bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The Burning Bunny and Carestia welcome Dots. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. When it began, chat! For some reason my OBS wasn't up in the right place. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation placed the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Wow. Phone call from Rose.
Hello? Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
I'm so excited for this part, Jen. A familiar Jimmy voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
She's right, you know, chat.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
She's right, you know, chat.
They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
One time, chat. One time's too many times. I want the story behind what happened there. OG Hand, welcome, welcome.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
The one who trained you.
Uh-huh.
You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Hold on. Is this the same mansion you've been telling everyone about?
Why? Why are you doing this to me, Becca?
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
She's right, you know, chat. As soon as those words left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out ever since you got assigned to it. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Alright, we can always let you know, and you can pay us back whenever.
Damn it. I had to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
What's wrong with the instant noodles, Becca? She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly raises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Here we go again. I eat other things too.
Hey! I eat other things too.
Okay, good, good. We went up, not down. Good to know. We have friendships. I can't click on any of these. Okay. The journal. I don't know what day it is. Okay. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I could muster. The same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. What's up, Kamikaze? Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Nice. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. Wait, she put hamburgers in the cupboard? I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her. Nice. Company Heroes 2 is a
Aren't
fun
those
game,
the same
from what
ones
I've
you
heard.
won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
Hamburger a year old in a cupboard? She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny, distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's better to just let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns attention back to me, there's like warmth in her smile. Pog, dude.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than to me. Her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word. Good God,
I
words!
hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. Didn't I tell you before? You're always free to reheat my leftovers.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. Ever, Chet. Has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times our friendships can take a turn for the worst, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts. Is it a ghost?
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Much worse.
We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She probably is working on the next week's lesson plan. Words! Chibaleo, hello. Or trying at least. It's so cold. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever's on the page. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sound. Welcome back, more cat power. This is precisely why I followed her here. Tired and cold. For somebody who makes a bad habit of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. I'm up early, I see that.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
What happened to her voice?
I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
What happened to her voice? I love her with a flat look. What happened to her voice? She's had a cold for a couple days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. I don't know if I should push her out of the window, Kamikaze, alright? Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. Gotta make some brekkie and shower. Gotcha. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Oh!
Becca!
How the table turns
okay.
tables.
I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Good job, son. Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out to the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. Starbucks coffee. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you a cautious sidelong glance. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only bolstered my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later.
Asshole!
When you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid Ashhole, always teasing me when he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. It's a good thing in the game. I'm literally reading a visual novel. It takes more than a few minutes until I reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, despite all of this, it does nothing to hide something is just wrong. Why? The surrounding area isn't usually... Oh, Bridge, hold on. Would you do me a big favor, Reno? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Two things that you may or may not be willing to do since you have still not succumbed to the sleeplands. Number one. What time? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry guys, navigating breakfast burritos with Bridget. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everyone keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear of the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all more eerie than it has any right to be. It's uncanny in broad daylight. I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Fuck! The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal Belatedly, it occurs to me that you must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slapped myself for spacing out and promptly handed him a few dollar bills with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place.
It's a
Nobody
mansion.
likes to be disturbed when they're at peace. And I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it.
Chat, I
No
think,
wonder
I think
they
this
wanted
is
to get rid of
Thomas
it.
from our DV
Maybe
campaign.
they just didn't like it?
It's Thomas.
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gutteroonies. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus in commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she got in. That's weird. We may be the only people early. Yep, that's the sentence. But I've never known her to be this careless. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. TNT and Valkyrian, welcome. As though it's gonna eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and left this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed ever again. D20 gal,
Rose?
hello. Rose, I call out. Ow,
Rose,
ow,
I'm here.
ow.
Where are you?
Are you? My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'd hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. God damn it. Quickly, I reach for my phone and I dial her number, but...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she's eaten by the house, right? Get off the house's Wi-Fi, girl. Try again. Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Chat, there's no such thing as ghosts. Ba-dum-ba-bum, right? Dots? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time. God, it's silent.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
But to no avail. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
Chat, the voice acting's scaring me. Why does me you do that?
Come on,
Some
Rose.
chair at your
This
computer
isn't
desk?
funny.
No.
You know this place gives me the creeps.
Yes, it's the chair at my computer desk. It's comfy, chat. This place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. A deep breath before venturing deeper inside the mansion. Taking a couple steps forward, I noticed something move above the grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose?
The chandelier?
Rose, is that you?
Did I miss it? Was there a jump scare? I
Not
missed
funny.
It.
I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh?
Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
Where are you? A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. Down.
What? The attic? Why?
Super Fresh, welcome. Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. Yes, this is a scary game. This is a horror visual novel. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she just has to make me go fetch her is the creepiest room of this place. Yeah, we're continuing to roll with Spooktober. We got the letter today, and then Don't Starve in the afternoon. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh, dope. Oh, hold on. Just endless ambiance, chat. Endless ambiance.